Hello, 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 and welcome to another thrilling, exciting episode of PROG Review. Oh yes, as some of you are limping along with me here, we are strolling through the discography of David Sylvian for, I think, the second time. But it doesn't matter because the last reviews were lost, and this is all new-ish. Yeah, I suppose it's new. It's new because this time around we're doing it. Mind you, I suppose we did review these the first time round. Crikey, because that would have been 2019, early 2019. February. These were out in February 2019, and that's when I would have reviewed them. And then, yeah, the channel got nuked on the 20th of October 2019. So yeah, I'm talking about Secrets of the Beehive. Sorry, I went on a bit of a tangent there. I'm ever so sorry. And it is the fourth studio album by David Sylvian. He of Japan fame. Not that he's from Japan. He's from the band Japan. Originally released 19th of October in 1987. What I like about this album is it's 34 minutes, 30 seconds long. No, I'm not saying it's short. I just think sometimes albums can be 34 minutes, 30 seconds long. And this is the reissue, like I said, that was out in 2019. And they turned it into a double, and you get even more pictures of David Sylvian, the most beautiful man in the world, for you to peruse and rub against your naked flesh. This feels very much a direct continuation of Gone to Earth. However, the music this time around is even more stripped back, yeah. With Sylvian's voice being at front and centre, and why not? Why not? It's funny because it's scant in terms of detail, but it's also quite rich because you've got his very mellifluous voice ringing out. And it does have my favourite, well, yeah, one of my favourite Sylvian tracks on it. Oh, do tell us. So it opens with a really short song, September, and this is the 23rd of September when this is recorded. So, you know, September. I like September. September's a favourite month of mine, and it's very short track just to introduce you to the album. And again, the songs, you know, some of the little stories, The Boy with the Gun, you know, Maria, Orpheus, they're all lovely little vignettes. Like I say, very stripped back. We have Steve Jansen on drums again. Ryuichi Sakamoto is all over this record. Guitar on 3 of the tracks is by David Torn. That's pretty cool. Danny Thompson's on the bass. Mark Isham again is got trumpet and flugelhorn, which is again on that favourite track of mine. So yeah, it's again, it's very stripped down. It's reusing some people, you know, discarding others. But yeah, it just feels very much like a direct extension of Gone to Earth. It's very, very laid back music, but it also has there's a bit of a depressive lilt to this one. It's a bit of a downer. Not all of it. It sounds very pretty, but it's a little bit down. Except my favourite track of the album. In fact, one of my favourite tracks of David Sylvian, and that is "Let the Happiness In." And there's just something about that track, and I don't know if it's the flugelhorn or the trumpet from Mark Isham or the sentiment. I really like that song, and it's just, again, I think it chimes in my own ethos, you know, that happiness comes from within. We all are masters, you know, and sitting, watching the ocean, you know, watching the waves come in. That's it. And then the funny thing is the following track, Waterfront, is almost like the opposite. It's completely reversal of that sentiment. And again, water, the waves, being by the sea is, you know, it's a theme. The waves and water is the theme of this record. And yeah, I mean, I like it, but it lacks that kind of experimental aspect that Gone to Earth has. I think it's a very strong album. I mean, you know, I think it's a strong album, and it is only 34 minutes, 34 minutes 30 seconds long. So that's always good. That's always good, isn't it? So yeah, I mean, I like it. I like it as a whole. I do like it. I think it flows really well, but it is all a bit samey in terms of the production and the sound choices there. You know, there's not a lot here to jolt you into life. It's all pretty much of the same ilk. There are no, there's no light and shade here. It's very much ping 7 o'clock. It's all very much of similar timbre, yeah. But it's a very laid back record, I think. But it's a pretty strong statement. In some ways, it is stronger than Gone to Earth. If you had Gone to Earth and that, I don't know. It's because of Let the Happiness In. I really like the track. Of course, the other track I really like that features Sylvian it's around the same time as this, 86, 87. It's Boy, but that was written by Mick Kahn, and it's Boy spelt B-U-O-Y. Again, C theme, again, nautical but nice. I really like that one as well. That one's got a bit more going for it. So I always think of Let the Happiness In and Boy, because they were on the Everything and Nothing collection, which is being reissued on vinyl soon. Of course, in the future, that statement's redundant, so why say it? Keep your mouth shut. But yeah, I like this record. Anyway, should we do a bit of show and tell to stretch the time out? Because no one's watching this, are they? Come on, let's face it, no one's interested in this stuff. So yeah, this was the reissue from 2019, and yeah, it's the same sleeve, but they've kind of expanded the artwork somewhat. There is some writing there, but it's so black, so black. And again, like I say, get more pictures of Mr. David Batt, and it's just standard black vinyl. Look at that. There you go. But it's a lovely pressing. Lovely pressing. I think it's the 2003 remaster. And yeah, so yeah, very, very good. Of course, it would be a long time for the next David Sylvian album. Now, what do we do? Do we dare to review? Do we dare to review this? I don't know. And raise the ire of the featured artist and his cohorts? I'd like to. Or do we just jump to Rain Tree Cry? I think I've already reviewed that, but I could review it again. I could talk about it again. I like that record. Spoilers. Or do we jump to the next one along? Like I said, we have to wait for something like 12 years, I think it is. Yeah, 12 years for the next album to come. But you'll just have to wait. You'll just have to wait for the next review. See how I built suspense there in order to tease you to come? No, it's not working, is it? No, it's not. No one cares. No one's interested. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your time, Darren. The algorithm just couldn't give a fart. Just couldn't give a fart about you, man. But anyway, for those of you who are hanging on in quiet desperation, I've been talking about David Sylvian's Secrets of the Beehive, his fourth studio album, released 19th of October, 1987, when I was 16. But I came to it a little bit later than that, 92-ish, I guess it would have been, after seeing Sylvian and the featured artist at the Royal Albert Hall. That's when I went on a bit of a David Sylvian bender, so it would have been then. So So yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you didn't, there's nothing I can't really do about it, is it really? And yeah, leave a comment please for the engagement monster. Thumbs this up or down for the engagement monster. And we'll do this all again soon. Thank you for watching. There's only one more thing left to say. By now you should know what that is, and that is PROG on.